But if you can come to me and say, even if you're trading for me, and you came to me and said, look, I lost $5,000 this month, but here's my log, and I see that you have essentially followed your plan for the most part, and you have very few errors, I would say, great job, keep going. Because it just means that you're executing your plan, but your plan does not have an edge for that particular period of time. And every edge disappears and reappears and disappears and reappears. There are times when the market's in balance, there are times when the market's trending, and you may be someone who has a plan that has more emphasis on balance than trend. So you will lose. It's kind of like an automated trading system. Everybody has an edge for a period, and everybody has a drawdown for a period. It's just the nature of the business. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. No, that was an awesome answer. I really liked how you explained that.
I'm totally indifferent to what the market does most of the time. I would rather win than lose, but I'm going to be really willing to be the house. If I do 100 trades, I'll make money, for sure. I hate to say that. Sounds very, very arrogant. But I run a casino. And as my wife once said to me, the casino always seems to win. And you know why casinos win?
Because they have an edge which they play over the long run.
Yeah, right. I size all my bets to the law of large numbers and having them work for me.
And I think one of the critical things that you need to learn as a trader is to execute a set of trading rules, call it a trading methodology, that has a positive expectancy, that has an edge. And no matter what happens in your life, no matter what's happening to the results, that's irrelevant. As long as the methodology it has that edge, then you've got to keep executing it.
When I judge myself, like how well I'm doing, I don't judge myself based on whether I made money or lost money. I judge myself based on whether I did the right thing, whether I entered a good position for the right reasons, whether I made good decisions, whether I managed the position well, whether I exited well. Those are the things I judge myself, because you can get into a position and get lucky, or you can get into a position and be unlucky, and you could ride an emotional roller coaster whether you made money or not. But you don't always have control over how much money you make, or even if you make money, but you do have control over what you do. So when I'm judging myself, I judge myself based on whether I did the right thing, because over the course of many trades, my P&L is going to be just fine. I have the same approach with trading, is that I don't judge myself trade by trade basis based on whether I made money. I judge myself based on, did I do the right thing? Because if the answer to that question is yes, then I know over the course of 20, 30, 50 trades that the money will take care of itself.
If I'm doing the right things by my edge, and I've assessed that there's nothing wrong with my trades, it's just that I've taken on 2 months of 80-20 trades, and they've given me 2 months of 20% outcomes, then that actually doesn't really affect me as much. I get really annoyed myself when I do the wrong things, the wrong trades. So therefore I'm like, okay, I've lost some money or whatnot, but I'm still the same trader. Therefore I can still hold sort of my head up high and go into it again and just go, that was the 20%. Whereas if I was pride myself in my account, then maybe not so much after that too. So I think that's how I deal with it from a psychology point of view. I really focus on sort of what I can control, which is my skill and how I trade, not the market.
Win. You become immune. You become immune to winning and losing. Winning and losing don't matter anymore. Risk doesn't matter anymore. I'm telling you. I'm repeating myself here. But you just focused on the next trade all the time. And the chips will fall how the chips fall. I told you. One time I spent 9 months. I never looked at a statement. I didn't care about the money. Who cares? The money's going to do whatever the money wants to do. I can't change that. I just want to make good trades. I just want to focus on the now of trading. I know that's hard to do when you're starting up. I'm completely aware of that. What I'm talking about is stuff that you have to evolve into over a period of time. You you say, I'm trading now and I'm going to do what Rambo says. You can't do that. It's something you have to evolve into, believe me. And it's something that is hard to do if you're not inclined to be that way. I was just inclined to be that way.